Welcome once again to the 12 days of live streams in the Mint Door. I am so incredibly honored and excited to bring you Brandi Hooker Evans because she is one of my all-time favorite, highly successful entrepreneurs who blends success with well-being. So welcome, Brandi. Thank you so much for sharing some of your precious time with us today.
Hello, Laura. I love you. I have it every day, all day for you.
Oh,
I love you.
Awesome. Well, let me tell you guys a little bit about Brandi. Her bio doesn't do her justice because she is like a Renaissance woman, but she absolutely loves being a hygienist. I mean, she lives, breathes, loves it. And she got her formal education from Idaho State University. And then she also got a master's in health education. So she loves to educate and share her knowledge. She was actually a faculty member at Idaho State University in the hygiene department. And she then decided that she wanted to even expand even further and became the founder and operator of her own business, a coaching and CE company called Stellar Infusions. What's really cool about this is she's also an accredited CE provider with the American Academy of Dental Hygiene. And so that just weaves a little bit about who you are and how passionate you are about this topic. And I can't wait to dig in to the questions and find out your insights into all of this. So thank you once again for being here with us.
Oh my goodness, Laura, thanks for having me. I really appreciate being here, and let's do it, girl.
Let's do
it. What do you want to talk about?
All right. The first thing I want to know is what 2 to 3 habits or routines did you implement this year that you really stuck with and really moved the needle for you?
Okay, so number one is I move my body every single day, even if it's just 5 minutes. And if it's going to be like a rough, like today I'm doing clinic, I had snow shoveling, the dog needs a haircut, we've got our Christmas party, my daughter has driver's ed, right? Like I'm in the thick of all the things. I make sure that I at least take even just 5 minutes, like down dog, up dog, like whatever, lift a couple of weights, like just something to center and like strengthen my body for the day that it's going to need. Because when I strengthen my body, my brain gets online. And so that's my first thing. The second thing that I would invite everyone to do, and I would say I'm scoring an A- B+ on this, it's never touch a task twice. So for example, you know how sometimes you open your email and then you start working on it and then you leave yourself a sticky note to finish it? Mm-hmm. If you're doing that email, do the whole email until it's totally done. If you're cleaning your desk, do the whole desk until it's done. Mm-hmm. So that way your brain is not like having all of this overload with semi-finished tasks. And so if you can practice moving your body and getting the SHIT off the list once you start it, then it doesn't matter what your schedule looks like. It's quite a bit more fun.
That's awesome. I love that. I think about like just like how it weighs you down when you don't just finish it, like leaves residue almost on you. Like, yuck.
Yeah, like washing the cupboards, right? Like you got to get it off of there or else it just is kind of like not really that done, but it's, anyway, yes, exactly.
Oh, those are 2 excellent and I think very easy to implement tips. So that's awesome. All right. So this year, I know you're big into like reading, learning, podcasting. So what have been some of your favorite books, podcasts, movies, shows? Okay. I always get my brain out doing this question because there's always good stuff.
I know this one is one of my favorite. Okay, so if you want to listen to a book that is highly entertaining but will also bless you with some knowledge, I just finished Breath. Excuse me. It's called Breath.
Okay.
By James Nestor.
Mm-hmm.
phenomenal. The other one that I absolutely loved this year on personal growth was Atomic Habits.
Mm-hmm.
I love that one. Like, if you want to be fit, when you're going to make a decision, say, well, what would a fit person do? And then you like do that, and it's like teeny tiny little checks to the good so that your trajectory is good. Dirty little secret, I love romance novels.
Oh, I did not know that about you.
When I want to turn my brain off, Catherine Bybee, and I'm sure she's not listening to this because she has no idea who I am, but I've like listened to all of her stuff. I've read it. Like, I love Catherine Bybee books. Not for minors. Okay. But lots of fun, great storylines. So I really enjoy reading Catherine Bybee books when I need to just turn my brain off. Mm-hmm. But have a little fun. And so, yeah, those are a couple. And I love to eat up information. And one of my top 5 strengths is input, which I used to think like, why am I such a know-it-all? And it's not that I think I know everything. It's just I have this insatiable thirst for learning and seeing what this world and this life has to offer us. So that's why I'm always like knee deep in something that is really fun to me and like super geeky to everyone else. They're like, oh, Brandi's at it again.
I love that. And I love, I would say you're not so much a know-it-all as someone who loves to digest information and then share it. Right. You want other people to know this great information too.
Yeah, it's one of my love languages, right? Like, I want to be a blessing and I want to teach people like the cool things that I've learned. And anyway, so finding that balance to being fun and helpful and like overwhelming. Oh, this is the other one. Ladies, okay. The Boundary Boss by Terry Cole is so incredibly good, especially if you have the disease to please, which I absolutely do. I always joke that I'm a recovering people pleaser, but anyway, The Boundary Boss, I would highly, highly recommend that. And her voice is delightful. So I would encourage you to get that one on Audible or whatever you listen to books on. That one is excellent.
Nice. Oh, I'm glad you remembered that. Thank you. And I just remembered I didn't put your banner up. So let me do that quickly. I'm sorry.
Oh, no way. No one needs my banners. It's like alphabet soup, right? No one needs to know about like no one really, really cares. Oh. I mean, maybe some people do, but I think most people just want to know, like, am I good? Am I good to them? And was it worth a minute?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, when you're looking ahead, like, you talk about giving and learning and all that you do, looking ahead to 2023, what are you visualizing right now?
That is a wonderful question. I am in the season of the last bit of having children at home. My youngest baby is an 8th grader, going to be 14 this month. And my oldest 2 have moved out, and then I have a freshman as well. So my vision for 2023, and I'm just going to throw in a word that goes with it, is delight. And my plan for work and home life is just to be in delight. Whatever is bringing, if it's hard, if it's fun, if it's a lot of work, if it's time off, my goal is just to spend 2023 in delight. And when it's hard, you think, oh, well, how do you delight in the hard or the like trials that come up? And my goal is to look at each one of them and think about how they're going to bless my life long-term and how I can use the lessons I learned from them to be a blessing to the other people that I get to meet. And so you'll see my schedule peppered with fun work stuff. And I'm also going to be highly unavailable when my kids have things going on, or I feel like I just need to schedule time with them, because the sand, if you will, is dropping so quick. And while I'm super proud of my career and it fulfills my soul, you see my eyes light up when we get to talking about periodontal disease and how I can help other people enjoy their days at work and healthier lives. I also don't want to chase that so hard that I'm missing what's home only for a short amount of time. So making my plate look pretty well-rounded is going to be very important in 2023 for me.
I love that. Your charcuterie board of 2023.
Right. From the generation that had Lunchables, like, of course, charcuterie boards are like all the rage now, right?
Oh, I never thought of that. That's why we love them so much, isn't it?
Yeah, it's because they were like the new cool, awesome, had to have one for your, lunch on the field trip day.
Yeah.
And voila, we've upgraded the charcuterie boards.
Oh, that's great. I love that. So delight, is that then your word for 2023?
Yep. And whenever I get spiraling into that negativity, or I'm really good at worrying, professional worrier right here. Delight. I'm gonna train my brain to always go back to how can this even like super sucky thing add to my delight in this life.
That is such a the word that comes to my brain is anti-fragile way of dealing with hard stuff.
Yeah, because it's coming. No matter what.
Right. If I could, I'd like to borrow that word.
It's all yours. I'm going to use it at the same time too, but the word is big enough that we can like use it all together.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing that. All right. So you do so much with your love of learning, your love of helping others learn and take in information. Tell us a little bit about what you've got going on professionally in 2023 and how people can find you, work with you, learn from you.
Okay. I will try to answer all those things succinctly.
Okay, good.
So my website is just my name, brandyhookerevans.com, Brandi with an I, prostitute with an H, Evans, super plain Jane. Okay. So you can find out a little bit more about the things that are going on if you visit that, or you can just get a hold of me at brandy@brandyhookerevans.com. With an email. My phone number will be in the show notes, 208-244-2141. I love to be a resource to you, whether you're hoping to visit about something clinically or you want your team to work with me. Like it's really a no pressure. Like I just generally am here to serve. So I am really excited. I get to do a couple of speaking events, some continuing education. Texas has been on my list of hopes and dreams for years, and I have that scheduled in April. Happy birthday to me. I know. It's going to be a great way to turn 39. And so I've got a couple of those fun events scheduled. And then the other thing that I absolutely love to do is my coaching package, which is a 10 CE credit for the whole team. I get so excited that I can't spit it out, right? Basically what I do is I help small practices that love their team and love their patients elevate the care that they're providing, as well as elevate the type of day that they're having for themselves. My secret sauce is I stop telling patients they have gum disease and I let them tell me. And I teach other people how to do that. And it works for operatory dentistry as well. And so teams have better days. They enjoy each other more. They enjoy patient care more. And then the patients, you watch them actually get healthy. And unfortunately, there's so much disease in our population that also coincides with the practice's bottom line gets better. The money is never the reason to do it. But my practices that I work with kill it. It's so cool to watch them. And so anyway, I've got a couple going right now that are just having so much fun. And after I work with the team and they start to see all the perio that's in their practice that they didn't even realize was getting swept under the rug, they start treating them. And then we finish our time together because my package is super short. I teach them how to fish real quick and then I'm out of there, right? And then in 3 months, I start getting these text messages and emails about, oh my goodness, my patients, they look so much better. They're feeling so much, and I'm like,
that's what it's all about.
oh my gosh, when you go from 100 bleeding points to 50, whoa. And then that next recare, you go from 50 to 25. And then pretty soon a year has gone by and you've got one tooth where the filling's not quite right, that's still bleeding, but we're going to replace the filling and everything else is healthy. Like that for dentists and hygienists just is fun and fulfilling every time, because as dental healthcare professionals, over and over and over, we just talk till we're blue in our face and we're trying to help our patients. And then we feel so defeated when they either don't do the care that we recommend, or we don't even recommend the care because we think they're not going to. And then we feel like we're not doing our part. And then they come back and there's still a mess. And so anyway, I could talk your ear off about that one.
You know, I love that. And I love that that means so much to you. And I think that everybody that has gone into this profession has that heart-centered desire. And sometimes it just gets kind of messed up. And so bringing that back to people. And I know that the last time we were together, we were walking through the airport and you were sharing with me some of one of your practices statistics. That's a hard couple words to say together. And it just blew my mind. So yes, reach out to Brandi. She is a dose of magic and you will not be disappointed. So.
Well, and the other way that you can hang with me, that's, and not like with me, like I'm so cool, but just to, enjoy the fruits of I've already done the research for you. Let me give you the highlights. The Stellar Infusion Study Club, which has been we're going to start the 6th season. I'm so excited. It looks like on the ticker tape, the registration link is there. We start in January for the spring semester, and I have a phenomenal set of courses. It's 90 minutes CE on Zoom, so you can sign in from carpool. There's no pressure. You get 1.5 CE credits. It's the most low-key and, in my opinion, super fun way to just pop on, get a CE credit, and learn something new. So this semester, very excited. On January 5th, we're doing where to put the perio period. I get so many questions about when do I call this perio? So we're going to go through that and tons of case studies. And then in February, yours and one of our dear friends, Katrina Sanders, is going to join us for Wine About It. And I know, right? Like all of this stuff, we're going to chat. And she actually has a new wine company called The Wine Op. And so she's going to be sharing that. And they're
also okay to drink wine during that one?
That one is a wine on, for sure.
Nice.
For sure. And it's so cute. I have to show you really quick.
Okay.
This is her red and her white. And look at her dental hygienist. Oops. I'm like backwards in the mirror.
There you go.
Look at how cute it is.
So cute.
Anyway, so we're doing that. And then an instrumentation in March. And we're going to talk about vaping in April in honor of Oral Cancer Awareness Month. Everyone had really hoped that vaping was going to be an upgrade from smoking. And I've been doing lots of research, and Laura, is bad. It's bad.
Yeah.
So
these sound like great topics and fun and such an easy way to get some CE. So congratulations on your 6th year coming up. That's amazing.
Well, 6th season, 3rd year. But I like chunk them. You know me, I'm like transparent as the day is long. So
yeah. All right. 6th season. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Awesome. And I know you're also on Instagram. A lot of people do the gram. So that's you on Instagram, correct?
Yep. At Stellar Outcomes.
Awesome. Well, I am delighted that we got to spend some time together today. And I can't wait to see how you delight your way through 2023. So
with you and I linked arms, sharing that word.
That's right. And thank you so much for all you do for our people, our industry, the world. You are just your family. You are a bright light that just keeps shining and getting brighter and brighter each and every time I run into you. So thank you.
Well, you're so sweet to me, and I feel the same about you. And to everyone that's watching, I hope that you have a really wonderful day, and I hope that this holiday season you spend in delight with the people around you and whatever career option you're working on at the moment.
Awesome. Thank you so much. All right, everyone, thanks for being here on the 12 Days of Live Streams. We will see you tomorrow.